they can blow up on you.
I use my cell phone very often.
Yeah, it's right here. I've had my cell phone for 1.5 years now.
The one I have now, I think I got it like a year ago, maybe.
Summer of 8th grade. Yeah, it was fun.
1 year.
I talked to mad babes.
I use it for texting, and I use it to get onto the internet.
Texting.
I text a lot on it, more than anything. I don't go on Facebook or anything with that, though, on my cell anyway. A lot of people do, but I don't.
I did it today. I texted Colin English.
There's other things besides texting, but yeah. I would cry without my cell phone.
I would end up a sad, unsocial man.
I can't even imagine what I'd do without my cell phone. I'd feel cut off from the world. I don't know what, I would not be happy. I think I'd collapse. I don't know how I would function.
I would probably be lost without my cell phone. I'd probably go out and buy a new one.
Cell phones make up a large part of today's economy. There's an estimated 2 billion cell phones worldwide. A large part of the cell phone economy comes from buying the service, ringtones, minutes, texts, and other add-ons. There are several different kinds of phones on the market, including the iPhone, NV2, and Voyager. Phones come in various shapes and sizes, such as touchscreen phones, phones with keyboards, flip phones, Blackberries, and just the standard cell phones. Cell phones are very popular amongst teens. According to the Pew Research Center, 42% of teens can text blindfolded. 57% of teens say they view their cell phone as a key to their social life. Driving while talking on a cell phone is a common practice that can lead to deadly results. Studies show that cell phones slow the reaction time of drivers. Also, they increase the risk of accidents and traffic. The reaction time of a 20-year-old while driving with a cell phone is about the same as a 70-year-old driving without one. It is the cause of 2,600 deaths and 3,300,000 injuries every year. 18% of drivers are slower to react to brake lights. And drivers take a 12% greater following distance. Drivers also take 17% longer to regain lost speed while talking on a cell phone.
I can drive, and I do drive, and occasionally I do use my phone while driving.
Yes, I can. I got the car keys right here.
Although I try not to. I talk on the phone, and I try not to text very rarely.
I put my cell phone in the back seat, so not even tempted to use it.
It's 3 times. 3 times.
If it obstructs learning, absolutely.
Well, if they're using them, if the rules are in school that they're not to be on, they're not to be used, if they don't follow that rule, then they can be taken. Over the course of going to college, yes, I have used my cell phone in college.
Children and teens who use their cell phone are 5 times more likely to get brain cancer as those who don't. Cases of brain cancer have increased by 25% since 1975. Scientists believe that it is caused by microwaves emitted by the cell phones. Cell phones have also been linked to explosions. There have been 83 reports of exploding cell phones in the last 2 years. People have suffered from burns to the face, neck, leg, and hip. The explosions are mostly caused by counterfeit batteries which lack a safety device. The explosions have also triggered a 1 million battery recall by Kyocera.
No, never from a cell phone. Perhaps if I didn't have my cell phone, though, I may have headaches and stress and health problems.
I'm repeatedly told by my mother that cell phones give off radiation, and I shouldn't keep them near my chest.
No, I do not.
Not even a headache, dude.
Not that I don't care, I just don't have a great concern.
I do not care.
Whatever.
I'm really not, no. Yes. In stores, in supermarkets, in the phone, not in the phone, in the car, movie theater, definitely. Definitely movie theater. Really in the stores,
Occasionally I see them at the movie theater, you know.
I just think it's rude. I think when you're standing in line and somebody's waiting on you, to not even look at them and just be standing there carrying on a completely different conversation. I think people who walk around with the Bluetooths in their ears just look ridiculous, like they're talking to themselves.
I got a text. No! Why is it? Hold on. Okay.
And I think it's rude. I don't say anything. No, it's really none of my business. It's just my own personal thought, but I try to shut them out.
Cell phones are also a problem in today's school environment. According to some school policies, using a cell phone during class could result in losing it for an extended period of time. Also, school officials argue that they interrupt a student's concentration. Ringtones can go off and disrupt other students who are trying to listen and learn the lesson. Text messaging can be used for cheating purposes, and cameras on phones can be used to take photos of tests or of students in inappropriate manners. Cell phones have been used to call in bomb threats to schools, endangering many students' safety and forcing the schools to disrupt classes and evacuate schools. The surge of cell phone calls going in and out in such an event may overload the system and leave everyone without a form of communication and reducing school safety. Potentially, a cell phone could even detonate a real bomb, and it would be hard or impossible to trace the threat called in or who detonated it. 68% of school officials have said that cell phones would detract from school safety in a crisis. Also, 10% said that cell phones wouldn't have a positive or negative effect. Cell phones have been linked to spreading fear and rumors faster, according to the National School Safety and Security Services. On April 21, 2008, in Columbia, Tennessee, massive absences took place at several Maury County schools after rumors spread via text message over the weekend of gang shooting following the funeral of 2 individuals associated with a Columbia gang who had been shot to death. School officials reportedly said that nearly 70% of students were absent from one high school. They said that 551 and 459 students were absent from another high school and another middle school, respectively. On the same day in Winchester, Kentucky, parents reportedly flocked to a high school after a student sent a text message to a parent that students were bringing guns and knives to school, which officials subsequently said was erroneous. The rumors may have stemmed from a weekend fight involving students and non-students. Numerous students reportedly went home early. On the same day in Clark County, Washington, rumors spread by text messaging after what authorities called an ambiguous threat was found on a bathroom wall in a high school. About 10 callers that had received the text message notified police on April 20, 2008 of a rumored threat of shooting to occur at the high school at 11 a.m. on the following day. But police and school officials said this rumored information was not what the indicated bathroom wall threat, the exact details of which they would not disclose.
Sometimes out of boredom, honestly, and I've also used it to go on the web and get answers during class.
Because they feel like communicating with their friends. How do you like that? That is my ringtone.
Not during a test, no. Just during normal class discussions.
He hung up. 1 missed call.
Using a cell phone comes with numerous health risks as well. These risks include damage to the nerves in the scalp, blood cells leaking hemoglobin, memory loss or mental confusion. They reduce and impair the efficiency of cells, stimulate asthma, and induce digestive problems and raise cholesterol.
many text messages do you send per month?
About 25,000.
Shut up. No, you don't, Jake. That's impossible. 25,000 per month?
I was over 1 million last time I counted, like, for my number in the current lifetime. Yeah, it is.
Wait, say it one more time.
Okay, what state do you text the most? Well, Georgia.
I prefer California.